There have been so many momentous news items to report on this year, and they continue to be covered to a consistently high standard here in Wales.
And this reflects in the strength of the following nominees.
Y seirens yma yw clywed drwy gydol y dydd. Does dim dwywaith bod Paris a'i phobl wedi hysgwyd gan ddigwyddiadau y dyddiau diwethaf.
Newyddion 9, ymysodiadau Paris.
Eto, y dymuniad pennau yw na bydd na ragor o ddigwyddiadau fel hyn.
Significant concern over the standards of care at Neath Port Talbot Hospital.
Wales at 6, 13th of May 2014.
With the death of an elderly patient in 2012 prompting Health Minister Mark Drakeford to order an independent review last October.
Like all aspects of health, emergency medicine has come a long way.
Wales at 6, 20th of January 2015.
When the A&E was first opened in the 1980s, they expected to see around 22,000 patients a year.
The BAFTA Cymru Award goes to Newyddion Now, ymysodiadau Paris.
Diolch o galon. Mae Newyddion Now yn waith tîm bob nos, ond roedd hi wir yn fraint cael gweithio ar y rhaglen arbennig yma. Yr ymroddiad, y dycnwch a'r cydweithio i ddod â'r rhaglen at ei gilydd o fewn 4 awr ar 20. I'r tîm gohebu ac i'r tîm tu ôl ac o flaen y camera, mae hwn i bawb, dan arweiniad diflino Sharon Griffith sy'n byw a bod Newyddion Now. It's a real pleasure to have this recognition for our coverage of foreign affairs, which isn't always easy through the medium of Welsh, as you can probably imagine, getting guests and so forth. So this is an honour, and of course, as we as a team celebrate this tonight, we remember those journalists at Charlie Hebdo who lost everything, and we really value the freedom of the press.
Ag eisiau derbyn hwn ar ran tîm Newyddion, achos dwi'n meddwl bod o'n gydnabyddiaeth o'n ymdrechion ni drwy gydol y flwyddyn. This will be very much appreciated by everyone at Newyddion Now. I think it's fair to say that we wouldn't have achieved what we did on that dramatic night in January if we weren't striving for the same levels of standards throughout on every single night of the year.
How does it feel to be honoured in this way by your peers this evening?
Well, it's fantastic recognition of what we do, try and do on a daily basis, but this particular news programme, was a very special one to us. It was covering the events in Paris and the bombings there, so it was a very quick turnaround, and the team really came together on that night, and to get this recognition from our peers is fantastic.
Other than the incredibly quick turnaround, what were the other challenges you faced in telling a story like this? Well,
we had to tell the story of the week that had gone on, and plus we kept coming to work on the Friday morning. The Manhunt started, so we had a breaking news story plus the week story to tell, and it was just trying to mesh all those together and trying to be. Well, we missed stuff on the programme because it was changing so much, but the team did fantastically, and we were back in Cardiff. We were all in awe of what they were doing on a very noisy and quite dangerous city.
And what was it like as a whole and as a team to work on a story like this and as huge as this?
It's a great team anyway, because we've put together a programme every night behind and in front of the camera. It's a very close team. But the challenges of this particular programme brought the team right together, and we were right up against it. News is tough anyway, but this was really tough because half the team were in Paris, the other half in Cardiff. We've covered lots of stories, but this was such a fast-moving story. You know, the men were moving around, the bombings kept moving, and just to keep up that, and we were a small team, a really small team compared to the big news organisations, and to get this recognition for that programme is just fantastic.
I have to say though, it's a dreadful story. Many people lost their lives, but it's the kind of story, it's a cliche that you come into the industry for. It was very exciting, and yeah, it was a joy to work on the programme, even though the story itself was so horrendous.
Working with Mena was challenging in a good way. It was exciting.
As a woman, I think she's an inspiration. As a senior manager, she was an extraordinary leader.
Let's take a look at these nominations.
Jenna Coleman as Clara Oswald in Doctor Who Kill the Moon.
You make us your friend, then that is your moon too, and you can damn well help us when we need it.
I was helping.
What, by clearing off?
Yes.
Yeah, well, clear off! Go on! You can clear off, get back in your lonely bloody TARDIS, and you don't come back.